Hello one and all, my name is Ryan Bruce, my friends call me Fluff, and today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, I upgrade my voice audio here at the desk with this Newton Channelstrip from Rupert Neve Designs. So I record a lot of videos here at my studio desk for you guys, and I want to upgrade my microphone preamp, my Channelstrip that I currently have in the rack, and so thusly, I picked up the Newton Channelstrip from Rupert Neve Designs, and that's what we will be talking about in this video. Now, before we go any further, this video is brought to you by the fine folks over at Sweetwater, who have all of your microphone preamp needs, whether that is rack mountable, portable, desktop, stuff you need to throw in a backpack, they got you covered over at sweetwater.com. However, all thoughts and opinions are still mine. All right, so what are we doing here today? Well, I want to improve and upgrade my signal chain as it pertains to my voice audio that I use to record these videos, all right? So what I want is I want more of a turnkey solution that sounds even better than my current setup or as good as my current setup, but something I have to do less in post, all right? So when I am doing tutorials or doing, on-screen capture stuff in Pro Tools, I am usually recording to a separate DAW, and I don't wanna have to do anything to that audio. And to that end, I thought the Newton Channelstrip from Rupert Neve Designs would be perfect for this application. Now, the Newton Channelstrip is a single rack mount design, and it features a Class A preamp with a 3-band EQ, compressor, silk harmonic enhancement, custom transformer outputs, etc., etc. Now, you can kind of think of this as the little brother and more modern sounding brother to the Shelford Channelstrip, also from Rupert Neve Designs. Now, aesthetically, you may think they look similar, but that's kind of where the similarities end. This is a much more modern, cleaner, less vintagey Channelstrip than the Shelford, if you've ever looked at that. Now, this microphone preamp features 72 dB of gain. There's a polarity switch, and it's very simple and effective. Obviously, there's a trim and phantom power, which I do need for my Sennheiser shotgun mic, which is just out of frame. Now, moving on to the EQ section. The EQ section basically features a mid sweep and a high and low shelf boost. All right, very simple. I like that. I don't like to get too hung up in the weeds. I like to turn it and basically forget about it. Now, moving on to the compressor section. The compressor section is, you can think of as basically like a one knob compressor with a dedicated release control. It's very, very simple and effective. This is a VCA style compressor, perfect for the voice, hence why it's in a Channelstrip. And lastly, we have the silk section. Now, the silk section is where the Rupert Neve stuff really, really shines. You have a choice between the red and blue silk. I'm very, very excited to try this out. But now I need to install this thing, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go install this, and the next time you hear me talk, it's gonna be through the Rupert Neve. All right, here we go. The Rupert Neve Designs Newton Channelstrip is on. It's racked up, it is working. I went ahead and set some levels before I started filming. I also have the red silk engaged, and I basically have a little bit of lows and highs up and the mids dipped a little bit, and that's about it. Just some basic gain staging with my Sennheiser shotgun mic. Now, I wanna point out that you are not hearing any processing on this audio that you're hearing right now, all right? So I'm not gonna level this, I'm not going to de-ess it, although I will point out that the SPL that the Newton just replaced did have a de-esser in it. But you know what? I feel like the definition on listening back to the audio samples of the Newton, it sounds defined and silky, but not harsh in the top end, and the low end is noticeably less muddy than the SPL. Now, is that user error? Probably, but I feel like the simplicity of the Newton lets me just kind of dial in a sound that I want for my voice, and I don't really have to worry about anything. This is fantastic. I'm really, really stoked. If you would like to know more information about all things Rupert Neve Designs Newton, I will link down below in the description. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.